Welcome to It's English Podcast, where English feels easy, calm, and natural.
Hey! Welcome back to It's English Podcast. I'm Brian.
And I'm Mary. We are so happy you're here with us today.
Okay, so Mary, before we start, I have a very important question for you.
Oh no, what is it?
Have you ever started learning something? You were so excited at the beginning, and then slowly you just stopped?
Oh, Brian, that is literally every January for me. I will learn Spanish this year. By February, nothing.
Yes, exactly. And you know what? That is exactly what we are talking about today.
Today's topic is, why do students lose motivation?
And trust me, if you are learning English right now, you have felt this. Maybe you feel it sometimes even now, and that is completely okay.
We're going to talk about why it happens, and more importantly, what you can actually do about it.
So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's start the conversation.
The number one reason students lose motivation is unrealistic expectations. They start English and they think, in 3 months, I will be fluent.
Yes, I see this all the time. And honestly, I did this too. When I started a new skill, I wanted results in 1 week.
We all do, because we see people online who speak perfectly and we think, why can't I do that?
Here's a great metaphor for this. Learning English is like growing a tree. You plant the seed, you water it every day, but for a long time, you see nothing. Nothing is happening above the ground.
But under the ground, the roots are growing, the tree is getting stronger, and one day it comes up and it grows fast.
That's exactly it. Language learning has a silent phase where you don't look like you're improving, but you are. You just can't see it yet.
So tip 1 is this: change your expectations. Don't measure progress by fluency, measure it by small wins. Did you understand one new sentence today? Win. Did you remember a word from last week? Win.
Small wins build big momentum. Never forget that. Okay, Mary, let me ask you something. If I say to you, Mary, drive somewhere, what do you do?
I don't move because I don't know where to go.
Exactly. That is what happens when you study English with no clear destination. You open your book and you think, I should study, but you don't know why you're studying.
And without a why, motivation dies very quickly. I've seen this with so many students. They come to class, they try hard, but they have no real reason driving them forward.
I remember one student. She was studying English for over a year, but she felt stuck. And I asked her, why do you want to learn English? She couldn't answer. She said, I don't know. Everyone learns English.
That's a very common story. Society tells us we should learn English, but we never ask ourselves why we personally want it.
So tip 2 is find your personal reason. Not your teacher's reason, not your parents' reason. Your reason. Do you want to travel? Do you want a better job? Do you want to watch movies without subtitles? Find that reason. Write it down. Put it somewhere you can see it every day.
Because on the hard days, that reason will pull you forward, even when motivation is gone. Okay, this one is very important, and it might surprise you. Many students think motivation comes first, and then action follows.
Wait, isn't that how it works? You feel motivated and then you study.
Actually, science says it's the opposite. You take action first, and then motivation follows.
Whoa, say that again.
Action comes before motivation. When you sit down and start, even for just 5 minutes, your brain says, okay, we are doing this. And then it becomes easier. And then you want to continue.
Oh, this is like starting a car. You don't feel the car moving before you start it. You start it first, and then it moves.
Perfect metaphor, Brian. You have to start the engine.
So if you're waiting to feel motivated to study, you might wait forever. Don't wait. Just start. Open the book. Even 1 page. Even 5 minutes.
Tip 3 is don't wait for motivation. Build a small, simple daily habit. Not 1 hour, just 10 minutes. Every single day. Consistency beats intensity. Every time.
Mary, can I be honest about something?
Of course.
When I was younger, I was too scared to speak in class. I knew the words, I studied, but when the teacher asked me a question, I froze because I was afraid I would make a mistake and everyone would laugh.
Brian, so many people feel this. Fear of mistakes is one of the biggest killers of motivation. Because if you're scared to try, you stop trying. And if you stop trying, you stop learning.
I had a teacher once who said something I never forgot. She said, "Every mistake you make in class is a gift because it tells you exactly what to study next."
That is a beautiful way to think about it. Mistakes are not failures. They are information. They are part of the process.
Think about babies. When a baby learns to walk, does it fall down once and say, "This is not for me"?
No, it falls down 100 times and then gets back up again. Every single time.
So tip 4, give yourself permission to make mistakes. Speak even when it's not perfect. Write even when it has errors, because every mistake you make is a step forward, not a step back.
The last reason we want to talk about today is isolation. Learning alone is very, very hard.
Yes, we are social beings. We need other people, especially when we're struggling.
When you study alone and you make a mistake, there's nobody to say, "Hey, it's okay, try again." So you judge yourself harshly, and slowly you stop.
But when you have a community, or even just one study partner, everything changes. You feel accountable. You feel supported. You feel like someone is waiting for you.
Tip 5 is find your people. Join an online group. Find a language exchange partner. Even following positive English learning accounts online can give you that daily reminder you are not alone in this.
And hey, you're already doing this. By listening to this podcast, you are part of a community of learners right now.
We are in this together. All of us.
Okay, let's do a quick review. 5 reasons students lose motivation and 5 tips to fix it.
Number 1, change your expectations. Celebrate small wins.
Number 2, find your personal why. Write it down.
Number 3, don't wait for motivation. Start first. Motivation follows action.
Number 4, make friends with your mistakes. They are teachers.
And number 5, find your community. You don't have to do this alone.
Yes, that is the game right there.
All right, everyone, let's slow down for a moment. It's time for our vocabulary section. This is where your English grows stronger. 10 powerful words about motivation and learning. 10 words you can actually use in real life. And we'll say each one slowly, clearly, more than once. Ready?
Our first word is motivated. Motivated. Motivated means having the energy and desire to do something.
For example, I feel very motivated to study when I see my progress.
Motivated is like having a fire inside you, an energy that pushes you forward. Say it again, motivated.
2. Next word is procrastinate. Procrastinate. Procrastinate means to delay doing something important even when you know you should do it.
For example, I always procrastinate before I start studying. It's when you clean your room, check your phone, make a snack instead of starting your work. That is procrastinating. Say it slowly. Procrastinate.
Word 3, burnout. Burn out. Burnout means feeling completely exhausted from working too hard. Your energy is gone. Your motivation is gone.
For example, she studied 6 hours a day and experienced burnout after 2 weeks. Burnout happens when you push too hard, without rest, without breaks. Your body and mind say, enough. Say it once. Burnout.
Next word, consistency. Consistency. Consistency means doing something regularly, day after day, week after week.
For example, consistency is more important than studying for 10 hours once a week. A little every day, that is consistency, and it is the most powerful habit you can build. Say it again, consistency.
Word 5, persevere. Persevere. Persevere means to keep trying even when it is very difficult.
Inspired. For example, even when English was hard, she persevered and never stopped. Perseverance is the decision to continue when everything inside you wants to quit, but you don't. Say it again. Persevere.
Word 6, overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed means feeling like there is too much to handle, too many things, too much information, too much pressure.
You know that feeling when you open a textbook and there are 200 pages and you don't know where to start. That is feeling overwhelmed. Say it slowly. Overwhelmed.
Next word is progress. Progress. Progress means moving forward, getting better, improving.
Enthusiastic. For example, I tracked my progress and I could see how much I had improved. Progress is not perfection. Progress is just better than yesterday. That's it. Say it again. Progress.
Word 8. Commit to. Commit to. To commit to something means to decide seriously and keep going, even when it is hard.
For example, she committed to studying every single morning. Commitment is consistency, even when you don't feel like it, even when it's hard. Say it again. Commit to.
Word 9. Confidence. Confidence. Confidence means believing in yourself, trusting your ability to do something.
For example, with every lesson, her confidence in English grew stronger. Confidence doesn't come before learning. It comes because of learning. You build it, step by step. Say it once more. Confidence.
And our last word, resilience. Resilience. Resilience means the ability to recover after a difficult time, to fall down and get back up again.
For example, her resilience is what made her successful in learning English. Resilience is not about never failing. It is about refusing to stay down. Say it again. Resilience. Let's say all 10 words together, slowly. Motivated. Procrastinate. Burnout. Consistency. Persevere. Overwhelmed. Progress. Commit to. Confidence. Resilience.
Try using at least one of these today, in a sentence, in a conversation, even in your thoughts.
Because when you use new words, they stop feeling new, and they start feeling natural. And that's when your English truly grows. Okay, everyone, we are getting close to the end of today's episode, and honestly, I loved this conversation.
Same, Brian. This topic is so important because so many learners feel this, and they feel it alone, but they are not alone.
If you are listening right now and you have felt your motivation disappear before, we want you to know something. That feeling is normal. Every learner feels it, even advanced speakers, even teachers.
The difference is not talent. The difference is what you do on the hard days. Do you stop? Or do you take one small step forward?
One small step. That's all we're asking. Not a perfect day, not a big study session. Just one small step every day.
Today's listener question.
Okay, we have a question for you today. We want to hear from you.
Yes, this is our listener question of the week.
Here's the question. What is one moment when you almost gave up on learning English, but you kept going? What helped you?
Write your answer in the comments or send us a message. We read every single response, and we might share your story in our next episode.
Because your story can help another learner who is feeling exactly what you felt. Your experience matters. All right, that's it for today's episode of It's English Podcast. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. It means the world.
Keep studying, keep believing, and remember, every small step counts.
We will see you in the next episode. Stay motivated, stay consistent, and keep going. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Take care of yourselves.